I am coming down with a cold. Thank you, Dad. Thank you.
Tonight, I'm gonna take you so high. Can you hear my heart beating for you? Dream wide awake, boy, make it true. Can you hear my heart beating for you? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. يلا حبي يلا مش هنتشرحني بهواك يا الغالي انت وكله يريدكم معك يلا حبي يلا مش.
Hey Gorginas! Today I have the flash on my phone, so it's kind of tripping me out. There's just like a bright ass light coming into my eye. Really, both of my eyes. And it's kind of bothering me. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It is like about to be 10 p.m. and I'm barely recording this because I had school today and then I had to help my mom with some errands. But nonetheless, we are getting started, and today's video is actually going to be in the spirit of pageant season. A lot of you guys know that I do love watching pageants, but my absolute favorite pageant is Miss Universe. I think it's probably the most fun pageant there is. I think the rest are a little bit too serious and a little bit too boring, and I feel like Miss Universe is kind of a fun pageant. I have my sister's crown that we use for her quince, so I'm gonna wear it. Not throughout the whole video, just like throughout this little part here, just to show you guys my sister's crown. I don't even know if it's centered, honestly. So yeah, like I said before, this week's video is going to be about my favorite girls for the Miss Universe crown, which, by the way, the Miss Universe competition airs on January 29th, 6 p.m. Central, 7 Pacific, I believe. Don't even know. If it's whatever time I find out it is. I think it is 6 p.m. Central on January 29th, which is a Sunday. And I will link the, well, I won't link it, but you know, I'll put the times down below if I got it wrong. So these are my favorite girls, my favorite picks for the Miss Universe crown. They're not necessarily 16 girls or 15 girls, but this is just my list of the girls that I like best to win the Miss Universe crown. I do have about 2 or 3 girls that I put on here that I just put on here because they're sash countries. I don't want to name names or anything, because then, you know, people get really upset if I'm like, it's just a sash country, she doesn't deserve to play. Just put her on my list because they're sash countries, and you know, sash countries place all the time. Disclaimer before I get anybody that's like a misogynist or anybody that's, you know, really like deep into pageantry watching my video and getting mad. I'm not a misogynist, okay? I just chose these girls based on what I like, my opinion. This is why it is my choice, my opinion, my picks for the Miss Universe crown, okay? So what I base it off of is, for me, obviously, first and foremost, it is a pageant, so for me it's beauty, and then body or physique, you know, personality, charisma, and then it's social media. Now, I don't follow a lot of these girls, but I do follow quite a bit of the girls on my list, and that's why I chose to have social media as a vying factor for why I chose these girls. And also, they're not going to be in order. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do it in order. I'm going to start with the least favorites to the winner, or like my winner. And keep in mind, the top 3 girls are the girls that I hope actually will win this. The first girl is Miss Philippines. This year's candidate, Maxine, Medina, and just disclaimer, all these names that I'm about to name, I'm probably going to screw them all up because, you know, some of these girls have really exotic, really cool names that I'm probably not going to be able to pronounce. I think that the Filipino organization for Miss Universe is really well done. I think that they prepare the girls really well, and I think that is a reason why that they get to be, you know, always in the top 15, sometimes even, well, I think, yeah, for the past since like 2010, they've been placing top 5 every single time. And then they just actually won last year in 2015. Pia Wurtzbach of Philippines won the crown, the Miss Universe crown. So I think the preparation at the Philippines is really, really, really amazing. The girls always have great walks. She's not really high on my list to win the crown. It is going to be the host country. The pageant will be in the Philippines this year, so I do expect them to place. The reason why I don't believe in my list she's really high is just for personal reasons. I just don't think that she, like, if she wasn't from the Philippines, oh fuck, I shouldn't say this. I'm gonna get so much shit for saying stuff like this, but if she wasn't from the Philippines and she was from another country like Singapore or Vietnam or, you know, all the any other Asian country, I really don't think she would make the top 15. I'm not seeing her stand out as much. Obviously, the Filipino people love her because they always love their candidate. Who doesn't love a candidate from their culture or their, you know, native land or whatever? Who doesn't? But if she was from another country and it wasn't the Philippine sash on her, I really don't think she would place. I don't, and I'm sorry. But I do have her on my list because of the preparation that the Miss Philippines candidates always receive prior to them competing at Miss Universe. Another one of my girls is Miss USA, Deshauna Barber. She's not that high on my list either because, to be honest, when Miss USA happened, my girl was always Miss Hawaii. I thought Miss Hawaii could have won it, and she should have won it. I think she was by far the most beautiful girl. I also thought that her answers during the question portions were really, really well done. So Deshauna Barber wasn't my pick, but I was happy for her. Great, she was great. She was in my top when I did my list. I never did a video for it, but when I did my list, because I do my list for all these things all the time, she was on my list, but I didn't think she was going to win, and I didn't, you know, she wasn't my choice to win the crown, the Miss USA crown, but she did. So I have her on here as well. And the reason that I say that I don't have her in such a high number in my list is because I feel like when she gives her interviews, there's not really a personality there. It's just very monotone, very straight to the point. And, you know, she answers what you ask her, but it's very just like, yeah, I'm here. Thank you. Like, just very monotone responses. I don't find her having a lot of charisma like all these other girls have. And yeah, so she's on my list also for the reason that she's a sash country. And obviously USA, hello. They're always going to be on my list unless the girl's just really, really bad. Another girl I have is Indonesia. Kezia Waru Kezia Waru. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Or Kezia Waru. Waro or something like that. I don't know. But I love Miss Indonesia. I think she's gorgeous. I think she has really interesting beauty about her. She's great to look at. She's great to witness when she's doing her runway and stuff. So she's another one of my favorites. Her social media presence, I haven't really seen a lot of her. But yeah, I have her as well. I think she's a great candidate to be in the top 15. Another one that was on my list as soon as I saw her, again, it's a country that never really places. I believe they haven't even been in the competition. No, I think this is her first year back in a long time. Sierra Leone. Her name is Hawa Kamara. This girl is stunning. She reminds me so much of Lupita Nyong'o. She's just very, very, very stunning. And you can tell that she has that confidence when she walks and that charisma when she walks. And so far, like, what I've seen from her during this concentration period leading up to Miss Universe, so far it's really amazing. Like, I was in love with the gown that she wore for the red carpet event. I think it was the governor's ball banquet or dinner or whatever. She looked incredible. I thought she was literally one of my favorites that night. Another girl that I also didn't think I was gonna like this year, but I'm ending up really liking this girl. It's Miss Venezuela. Miss Venezuela is a sash country for sure. Like, they are known to be placing at Miss Universe year after year after year. I believe they're the country, or one of the countries with the most Miss Universe crowns that have won to date. The most recent one being in 2013 with Gabriela Isler. Again, these girls are always very well prepared, incredibly prepared. Like, their runways are always like stop and stare because they do it right all the time. Miss Venezuela's name is Mariam Habak. At first I was like, yeah, I don't know, I don't really like her facial beauty, but throughout this concentration period that's happening, I just really love her. Like, I fall in love with her because she's very charismatic, and she's so passionate and loves what she's doing. She just looks like she's having a blast the entire time. And her walk is absolutely killer. Her walk is killer. Her body's killer. Her hair is killer. Her face is okay. And she is very active on social media. I love watching her Instagram stories. Mariam, or any fan that's watching from Miss Venezuela, tell her to keep it up. I love her posts. Her posts are very personal. It's literally, you know, how should they get ready. It's all the behind the scenes stuff that you want to see in your candidate. Mariam does it. And I really love to watch her stories and her posts and all that. She's incredible to me. So she gained a lot of points for me. Another girl that I have on here, which I also really loved from day one, is Miss France. I really love her. Her name is Iris Metaner. I don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry, but her name is Iris. She is a stunning girl. Her skin tone is absolutely gorgeous. Her hair is great. I love her eyes. They're so big and pretty. And she's also active on social media, which I really love. So yeah, she's one of the girls that has really actually been on my list since day one. Another girl that really grew on me at first, I was like, oh, okay. But now I really like her. I liked what she's done so far during the preparation weeks for Miss Universe, is Curacao. Curacao, I think she's gorgeous. Her name is Chanel Delau. She's another one of the girls that's on my list, obviously, for various reasons. I love her body. She has a beautiful face, beautiful skin tone. Hair looks great all the time, and her walk is pretty good. It's not the best walk ever, but it's pretty good. And her social media, I don't really see a lot of her posting, but I think a lot of the girls don't post because maybe they're not allowed to post a lot or something. I don't know, but I think they should, because I'm seeing that more and more Miss Universe is becoming a social media heavy pageant, you know, so I don't know, maybe it should be a requirement that he use social media quite a bit. Another girl that I really love is Turkey. Miss Turkey, her name is Tansu Sakir, or Cakir. Oh, Miss Turkey. I think this is another country that just doesn't really place at Miss Universe. I don't recall them placing at Miss Universe in recent years. But I really love Turkey this year. I think she has a stunning, gorgeous face. I love her hair as well, and her skin tone is also beautiful. Another girl that I chose, which is a country that I guess, I don't know if it'll qualify as a sash country, but for me it is, because in recent years they've been placing doing really well at Miss Universe, is Miss Ukraine. Her name is Elena Spodnyk, or Spodnyk, something like that. Another girl that is incredibly gorgeous, has the most beautiful piercing eyes that you've ever seen. And then facially, she's just stunning. Body, great body, and a really good walk as well. And her social media is also pretty good. She's doing really good with that too. And like I said, Ukraine is usually always on my top like 10s and top 5 and all that. This girl, another thumbs up for the Ukraine. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl that you guys have sent to Miss Universe. Next up, I have Panama, Katie Drennan. Panama is gorgeous. Her pictures do not do her justice. And that's not to say that she can't take pictures or that she's not taking really good pictures. That's not that. I'm just saying that even in video, I know that in person, she is like absolutely stunning, blowing me out of the water. Like if I were to go see her in person, I feel like she would be like incredibly stunning and I couldn't even get enough of her, you know? Because she just, again, she has a really, really beautiful face and her body is freaking on point. Girl is ready. Social media is A1. I think she's really fun to watch. She's Miss Venezuela's roommate. I wish I knew everybody's roommate, but I don't. But she is Miss Venezuela's roommate, and I see them getting along so well, and they're always posting stories on their Instagram. And again, I love that. Katie Drennan from Panama, or the Miss Panama fans, tell her to keep doing that because that's the stuff that we love to see. Another girl is Miss Nicaragua. I love her. Her name is Marina Jacoby. She's a gorgeous girl. Very beautiful porcelain skin. Oh, her face is just gorgeous. Like modeling pictures of her, not even like the official pictures from the Miss Universe website or whatever, but her modeling skills are on point. And she's been featured on the Miss Universe page already too, so that's a plus, I think. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl. I believe right now she's sick. I've heard her talk and her voice is very raspy, so I haven't really seen her a lot, like during the coverage. I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about her. But this is one girl that when I saw, she immediately made it on my list because I just thought she was really, really gorgeous. And I think she is also one of the tallest contestants. Another girl that I think is drop dead gorgeous is Miss Brazil. Oh my God. Miss Brazil, first of all, has been on their freaking game, sending these girls that are, you know, they have their pageant so close to Miss Universe. It looks like they don't even have enough time to prepare the candidates, but these girls are just ready. They're ready and they give it their all and they go out there and their walks are stunning. Beauty is a freaking 10. Just like last year, she was gorgeous, and this year's girl is stunning as well. Her name is Raisa Santana. Ugh, I can't even get enough of her. Her face, her hair. Yes, Miss Brazil, keep doing it. Another girl, which I'm proud to have her on my list, and I'm really also proud to have her back at Miss Universe, is Miss Barbados. Miss Barbados, Shannon Harris, sorry. Oh God, stunning girl. Very, very stunning. Her face is just so defined, so beautiful. And then her body, killer body, and a great walk. I freaking saw her strut, and she has a great, great walk. Another girl of my favorites, and I think her social media is pretty good as well. Another girl is Miss Australia. I love Miss Australia. Karis Devell. I love Miss Australia. She looks like a little doll, and I just want to see her on the final night. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about her, which is kind of upsetting because I think she's gorgeous and she has a great body. She also has a great walk. So I haven't really seen a lot about her, but I do see her a lot mentioned in people's favorites list, which is always a good sign. But yeah, I think she's awesome too. Stunning, stunning girl from down under. She is definitely one of my favorites and is really, really high on my list. As we can tell, we're almost reaching the end here. We're almost reaching the end. Another girl that I have is Miss Thailand. Oh my God, Miss Thailand, Chalita Suzanne or Swanson. I'm just gonna say Swanson. Miss Thailand is everything. 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 I can't even say enough. Everything. I would love to see her win the Miss Universe crown. Oh my God, this girl is a bombshell. She is stunning, and she is so charismatic with the girls, and like, you know, during these preparations, I've seen a lot of her in social media. Oh my God, one of my favorites this far. Gorgeous, gorgeous face, amazing body, great skin. Ugh, girl, can't get enough of Miss Thailand. Another girl on my list is Miss Colombia. Colombia is known to have beautiful women and beautiful men, but beautiful women nonetheless. Okay, girl, Colombia. Oh my God, Andrea Tovar. I can't. Perfect face, gorgeous, very chiseled, beautiful skin tone as well. She looks very hydrated at times. A little shiny like I am sometimes under these camera lights. Stunning face, very symmetrical face, beautiful chiseled features, great body, great walk. Her personality is great as well. And her social media is also really, really well. So I love Miss Colombia, and I would also like it if she were to win the crown, because I think she's a girl that really deserves it. And then finally, but definitely not least, obviously we all know, this is going to be my girl, my favorite, Miss Mexico. Mexico has scored a big jackpot with Cristal. You just look at her anywhere. If she's, you know, doing her runway, or if she's just posing for pictures, greeting the fans, talking with the girls. Everything about her to me screams Miss Universe. And maybe you're thinking that I'm being biased because, you know, I'm Latino and I'm Mexican, but I'm not being biased with her because well, a lot of people feel the same way. First of all, Miss Mexico is the whole package, really. Her body's great. She has a stunning, stunning face with such beautiful chiseled features. And then she has beautiful green eyes and beautiful dark long hair. Ugh, can't get enough of her. Love her. Definitely my absolute favorite to win the Miss Universe crown. And not just because I'm Mexican, and not just because she's Miss Mexico. She's gorgeous. So yeah, those are my girls. All of them, okay? Here comes the re-up. Philippines, USA, Indonesia, Sierra Leone, Georgia, Venezuela, France, Curacao, Turkey, Barbados, Ukraine, Panama, Nicaragua, Brazil, Australia, Thailand, Colombia, and Mexico. Those are my girls right now, thus far, in the competition that I am absolutely living for. I would love to know your favorites list, guys. If you're watching this, leave me a comment telling me who your favorites are. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm not a mixologist. These girls are just girls that stand out personally to me. So if you guys have other opinions, go ahead and leave them down below. I know that a lot of people are gonna get really upset with me with what I said about Miss Philippines and USA, but it's just my opinion. The Miss Universe organization is not looking at me to choose the next Miss Universe, so it's just like it's just my opinion. I'm not a professional, and I'm not in the organization, even though I wish I would be, because they are running it really badly. They're running it to the ground. So thank you guys for watching this week's video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't, but you're thinking about it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do try to post a video every week at least. School just started back up again, so here we go. The Lord's gonna test me. Yeah, and like I always say, remain humble, but still let these bitches know. Bye! Love y'all, Gorginasssss!